Shine, and this is Divine Shine Tarot with your reading for the first half of February 2025. Since we're now in Aquarius season, I'm starting off this reading series with my air signs. So that's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'll leave the timestamps down below. I hope this reading finds you at a helpful time. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. If anything resonates, please let me know in the comments. Also, leave me questions or suggestions for readings you'd like to see from me in the future. I'm raising funds to purchase medical equipment, so I appreciate any donations or shiny items you care to gift from my Amazon and Etsy list linked below. If you're inspired, but not required. Now, I ask that the Spirit step forward to divinely guide my vision and messaging for these air sign readings. Let's start with Aquarius. Happy birthday to all my Aquarians celebrating this month. Spirit, what's coming for my Aquarius in the first half of February? What are they expecting? What should they prepare for in the first half of February? All of my Aquarians. I have a feeling that you guys are planning some travel, but it could just be because a lot of people are in cold regions at this time and looking to escape to a sunnier place. But since you are in your birthday season, you have more reason. Let's see what's coming up for my Aquarius. King of Wands, leader of compassion and all things related to passion, creativity. The Six of Swords, Aquarius. Perhaps you are leaving behind the troubled waters and going on to calmer waters ahead. The Two of Wands. So this card indicates planning, looking to make a choice for perhaps a creative idea that you are developing. Ooh. Six of Pentacles. Financially in a position to be charitable and generous. Let's get one more card out for my Aquarians. King of Cups. Okay. Aquarius, you have a lot of leadership energy with this spread here. Let's change the view to do a little overview. With the King of Wands and King of Cups, this is saying either you or someone in your life possesses a level of compassion in their leadership, which lends itself to emotional intelligence and being very diplomatic, very good in dealing with people. The King of Wands leans further into the creative aspect of leadership, so you perhaps are very strong with your visions at this time. Definitely cards that indicate that you should move forward with things that you may be feeling very excited about, ideas, creative ideas, projects, job opportunities that you've been dreaming about that emotionally would fulfill you, and then likely would be very lucrative, if not already in that position to where you maybe even looking to invest, since you have the Two of Wands here in the middle, along with this Six of Pentacles. Aquarius, maybe you are in a position financially where you could start to invest, help others, build and grow a business, and you're trying to make that decision of what's the best direction to go in. Having these two court cards here shows that you either need to or may already be in the mental state to lead with your heart, not just your mind, in this decision, because you really want to fulfill yourself with whatever decision it is that you're making. And this card here, the Six of Swords, also encourages you to leave something behind, which may be part of the part of what you're contemplating here with this Two of Wands. Let's get a little more information to clarify this for my Aquarians, Spirit, what advice or message do you have for my Aquarius in the first half of February? Let's get some advice, message, clarification on this message for my Aquarians. We have King of Wands. Well, that is basically saying it really loud that you're visionary, you being a visionary, or leaning into that creative idea that you are probably very passionate about that at this time is the most important thing that you should lead with in your decision making, whatever it is that you're planning for, whatever it is that you may be investing in. This is reinforcing. Go for it. Definitely indulge in your creative ideas, and most likely it will be very lucrative. So this layout is giving a sense of stability and good luck. Something's telling me to give you one more card, so let's see what that's going to be. It's a Six of Swords. And this is another reinforcing card. Aquarius, these cards are just screaming at you to let something go, move on to better options ahead, and lead with your passions and creativity. So this is pretty clear. Let's get you some advice. Spirit, what final message do you have for my Aquarians in the first half of February? Let's get a final message for my Aquarius for the first half of February. We got two. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. And this is pretty much tripling down on this Six of Swords that you got twice here, Aquarius, saying leave something behind. It's done. There's better ahead. Yes, you may be nervous about the uncertainty, but this this reading is confirming it is a good time to move on and trust the passions that may be driving you in a different direction. And this card says, if your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. That is the fourth card that you're getting, Aquarius. This reading, this spread is screaming at you to go for whatever it is that you're dreaming about, that you're excited about, that you're most passionate about. These cards are saying it is a good time to take the risk, go on that adventure, fulfill your creative soul, leave something behind. There likely will be some something lucrative on the other side of the idea. Of course, it's never easy to take a risk, but this King of Cups and this King of Wands indicates that following your heart at this time is the best course of action for you, Aquarius. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that this resonates. This is the monthly reading for Aquarius Sun or Rising for the first half of February 2025. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Let me know in the comments if anything resonated. Hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons for notifications of my weekly horoscope, pop culture, and celebrity readings. Now, let's move on to Gemini. Spirit, what's coming from my Geminis in the first half of February? What are they experiencing? What should they prepare for in the first half of February? Let's get some cards and a message for Gemini. Ten of Pentacles. This is a great card, Gemini. This indicates abundance. Really good card financially and also just around home life, family. Oh, Knight of Wands. Passion, impulsiveness. This is telling you to take action on something, perhaps a creative idea, something that you're very, very passionate about, and dive into an adventure around that. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, sleepless nights. Let's see what that's about. Then we have Page of Cups. A new emotional opportunity. So that could be a new relationship, new job that you are very emotionally connected to. King of Swords. Wow. So this is the leader or authority of thought, logic, very clear and level-headed. Let's switch our view and do an overview here for you, Gemini. So it seems that February may be off to a bit of an eventful start for you, as you may be worried of moving on from something or taking a risk. But you do have indicators of stability, and this card here, King of Swords, encouraging you to, if you are not already this person, perhaps you have this person in your life, basically someone that's very articulate, someone that's very, mentally sound, mentally clear, to use that to guide and lead the decisions that you may be looking to make at this time, to basically step over the hurdle of whatever it is that you're worried about at this time, the anxieties of, taking a risk, receiving the new opportunity. So this could mean maybe you followed your heart and went into a new relationship that now you're a bit worried about. Maybe you felt like you were too vulnerable too soon as you're starting to think it through. Maybe you were coming out of something that you really wanted to be a bit more protective of yourself in the next relationship that you entertained, and you don't want to jeopardize the stability that you have already obtained in the financial and home and foundational part of your life. So it looks like you may be just dealing with the anxieties around something new. Let's go ahead and get another message for you, Gemini, just so that we could get more clarity on what this reading is really saying for you. Spirit, what advice or message do you have for my Aquarius in the first half of February? Let's get a bit of advice, a message, some clarification on this existing reading for Aquarius in the first half of February. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Just reinforcing that despite your worries, Gemini, you are at least on solid ground in terms of having a really good, stable home life and financial, a life of abundance at this time. So this is probably encouraging you to move forward with whatever changes and decisions you're a bit worried about at this time. Go through the process of those changes, because at least you have this foundation, this solid and stable foundation to fall back on. Let's get one more for my Geminis. The Emperor. This is a card of a father-like figure, leadership, provider. Considering that you got the 10 of Pentacles twice, that could be reinforcing that you are able to perhaps move with a sense of comfort financially, trusting that you do have that stable foundation to fall back on. Let's get a final message out for Gemini. Spirit, what final message do you have for my Gemini in the first half of February? Let's get a final message for my Geminis for the first half of February. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Okay, Gemini, that seems to be encouraging you to keep your blinders on. Do not be distracted by any self-doubt, but especially the doubts that perhaps others may be putting in your mind at this time that you are reflecting upon a new relationship or investment, something that you are very emotionally tied to, that you dove into it. You dove into heart first with lots of passion, perhaps feeling that you were too impulsive, starting to feel like you have reason to hesitate, have pause, second guess things. But these advice cards are encouraging you to move forward through the changes and you'll be all right. You have your stable pockets and stable family to fall back on. And that is the monthly reading for Gemini, Sun or Rising, for the first half of February 2025. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Let me know in the comments if anything resonated with you. Hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons for notifications of my weekly horoscope, pop culture, and celebrity readings. Now, let's move on to Libra. Spirit, what's coming for my Libras in the first half of February? What are they experiencing? What should they prepare for in the first half of February? Let's shuffle them real good and get a... Oh. Okay, we got Nine of Swords. This is a card that indicates anxiety, sleepless nights, worry. Page of Wands. So a new creative idea or opportunity that you are passionate about. Oh, conflict. Five of Wands. Conflict and competition. So maybe you are going for a promotion or trying to build out a creative idea that has other people have attempted to do, but you want to do a better version of it. So you'll have competitors. Page of Swords. You're very excited about some new ideas, perhaps diving into a whole education around something that you are thinking you want to bring to fruition. And let's see. Oh, the Chariot. Willpower. This is telling you, drive forward. Make it a reality. You're going in the right direction. Let's have a look here, Libra, at the overview. So you may be leaving something behind, taking a risk to venture off into a new creative idea, project, opportunity where you're nervous because you will face competition. You will face some difficulties in trying to bring it to life. But you are willing or interested at the very least in doing the education to make your efforts in manifesting this idea, making it more successful by making sure that you're well informed in trying to bring it to life. And this Chariot card, this encourages you to move forward. This is not only is it a card that is about strength and determination, but this also could indicate travel. So if you are maybe considering any sort of moves or travel at this time, this card would probably be saying yes, go for it. Let's get a additional message or piece of advice for our Libras to help clarify this. Spirit, what advice do you have for my Libras in the first half of February? Let's get some additional advice for my Libras in the first half of February. So we have Knight of Swords. That is a card seconding what the Chariot was saying, which is to drive forward with all of that energy and motivation and great ideas that are flourishing around you at this time. It is time to act on them and move forward with the determination and resilience, because of course everything in life that is good and worth doing is going to be met with some sort of obstacle. But don't let that stop you. This card, along with the Chariot, Knight of Swords, is telling you, go for it, dive in aggressively. And let's get a final message here for my Libras. Spirit, what final message do you have for my Libras in the first half of February? Let's get a final message for Libras in the first half of February. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are positive, bigger and better. Things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. This is a great card basically telling you that while the journey that you have ahead may require, you got to push yourself, you have to activate, you have to persevere and push. You're in this journey for the long run. It's not something that you just, you're not going to see your creative idea come to fruition overnight. So in order to make it the distance, you have to pace yourself, be, cautious of your energy reserves, especially with this Page of Swords indicating that you may be really excited to learn all that you can about what it is that you're trying to bring to life. This is a good card indicating keep some balance while you are powering forward. Oh, my cards fell. And I hope that resonated with you, Libra. So those are the monthly readings for my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, for what's coming in the first half of February 2025. Leave a comment if anything resonated or mention something you'd like to see me cover in the future. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button for notifications of my weekly horoscope, pop culture, and celebrity readings. Donations and gift lists are linked below if you're inspired, but not required. I wish you all abundance and opulence. May divine light radiate through your life. Keep shining.